Hey, good morning, guys. It's Micah from Sapulpa Times.
And Lucy with the city of Sapulpa.
Get my window small here so I can make sure. Uh-oh, my window went away. We're still good. I think we're still live.
Okay.
Just,
Just
I
kidding.
lost my. What the heck happened there? I need to reorient this thing or something. Anyway, guys, hope your Monday is going well. Mine just something happened there. I don't. My window just went. It's gone. But I know that we're still live. So, anyway, yeah, it's Monday. It's cloudy, kind of rainy. Not too bad. What about you? You enjoying it? You wearing this sweater? It's a sweater weather
It's sweater weather.
for you?
I love it. I love it. I don't know. I'm really enjoying this rain.
Oh yeah.
For whatever reason. Normally I'm not a rainy person.
Uh-huh.
But the last few days I've just really enjoyed it.
Um, okay, so is it just the holiday that are getting you in that or
I don't
I
know.
mean, could that it does there has to be a change in the weather for me to really get in the holiday
Oh yeah,
spirit.
for
It's
sure.
hard to celebrate Thanksgiving when it's like 80 degrees outside,
Yeah.
which is what we had last week. We won't have it this week though.
I got all my candy canes up.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
You got your tree out and everything or
Oh yeah.
yeah, we've been talking about that
Yeah.
on
The
my thing.
trees have been out.
So,
But yeah, my porch is finally done and now I've got to find like a yard. I need a big yard ornament. I don't know what I want yet.
okay, so this is constantly a point of contention for my wife and I. She would love to do more yard stuff, but she always wants blow ups, and I have a steadfast rule against blow ups in our yard because I think they're tacky and they're unwieldy, and the wind catches them, and
They flop around.
yeah,
Are you a Grinch?
no,
I think
no,
so.
no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I enjoy having like yard ornaments and stuff, and we don't have too many, but I'm also like a very traditional kind of guy. Like I want the ornaments we will have in our yard are spiral looking Christmas trees.
Okay.
And we have house lights on the house, and I know at times we've had probably like some hard plastic stand-up figurines.
Hmm.
Um, But I don't know why, especially when it comes to Christmas. I am like super vintage. I'm like born in completely the wrong decade. And I don't know why that is exactly, but it's probably, I guess that's probably the case regardless of the holidays. But um, yeah, that's one of my hard lines on
There's
decor
no
and stuff
no
for
blow
Christmas.
ups.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw this really cool like the hard plastic. You talked about that nativity, and they're old and you can't find them. But that's what I want for like my yard ornament.
Like a hard plastic nativity, like how big, like the big ones where
Hmm.
you can see them from the street and all
Yep.
that. Yeah, those are hard to find. They've got them in on display at the family table market. I noticed they're in the
Hmm.
windows right now. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Is
They're
that kind of
those are
what you're
good.
thinking about?
Did you see my secret mouse around town?
A secret mouse?
Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah.
Please tell about the secret
So
mouse.
there is a secret mouse around town
Okay,
on somebody's window.
really? Is this like a City of Sapulpa thing, or is this just a Lucy thing?
It's named Lucy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who is doing it?
You'll have to find it.
No, I mean, like, where did the idea come from?
One of the businesses.
Okay. One of the businesses that had a mouse named Lucy in their window. Okay. But it's not something that you did or started or the city started or anything? Okay, that's cute.
I know.
So we got to find it. So somebody's window has a mouse in it.
Hmm.
Okay, that's a good reason to go shop
Hmm.
the windows and stuff. By the way, I saw that they did the window decorating contest. Were you a part of that?
I was not
Judging?
there.
Okay, I didn't realize that it was happening that day.
I know.
Um, do you know who won?
I don't know who won.
Okay,
I
let's
got to
find out.
judge the first like 2 years in a row.
Yeah, you and I judged
Yes.
last year, I think, ourselves. I don't know. I felt
Yeah.
like
And then
bummed that they didn't ask us to do it this year.
I know, me too. I was bummed when I saw it was happening.
You actually watched it happen?
No, no, no. I'm saying like the chamber posted because Janet and
Yeah.
Jordan and Anna were part of it. And I was like,
hmm
dang.
I know.
And
Yeah, I
I
saw
saw
that too. For some reason, I didn't think it was going to happen until Shop Small Saturday or something. I thought it was later on. I didn't realize it was happening that day. Otherwise, I might have asked about it. But okay, another thing that's happening before we get to the stuff we've got on our notes is this morning I found out about another movie being filmed here. Did you see it?
Hmm.
There's trailers down over on Lee Street over at the First Baptist Church. A couple of the crew came into CTS Coffee to uh, get coffee, I assume.
Yeah.
I met them. They were talking about the
That's
movie. It's going
awesome.
to be pretty cool. It's like a faith-based movie called Live Like That, I think is the name of the movie.
Okay.
Should be out in 2027, I think, but they're doing all the filming. Like they'll be here for another 3 weeks, is what they said.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Have you got to meet any of these guys? Do you get to interact with these folks very often?
Sometimes, Sherry with the arts department, she definitely handles most of that. And so it's something that I have been a little helpful in, but not super big. So it just kind of depends.
Okay, so these guys specifically, have you gotten to or
I
no?
have not. I knew they were coming. I had talked to Sherry about that, but I haven't interacted with them, directly.
Okay. Um, Mama.
I know. I'm like, everyone's talking about it around town and stuff because the trailers have arrived and all that. I'm like, dang, I just am gonna walk over there and go meet them, just cause.
It'd be cool. Well, and I asked them if it was a closed set, and they said, yeah. But we do have some connections with. We have someone that we know that's like a
Hmm.
directly involved in this stuff. So we'll see what else we can find out about it. But it's pretty neat. It's getting to be like a regular like Sapulpa, just a tinsel town of Oklahoma here.
Well, this is the third one this month,
Yeah.
so
So
um,
I mean, we need to start doing our own award shows or something, Oscars or something.
yeah.
I guess we can't call it the Jewelers. Tulsa probably has that, but I don't know. We'll figure something out. All right. Let's start in on what we've actually got to talk about. How about
Okay.
that? So football.
Sad.
It was a game. Yep.
It was a game.
Yep.
I kept up with it, not from my sweatpants and my couch, but I did keep up with it, and I don't know a bunch about football, so I'm not going to talk too much, but I
Okay.
think it was a coaching thing.
A coaching thing.
Yeah, I think that the Chieftains just got out coached. I think the other coach figured us out. I mean, we came out strong and we're, winning, and then the other coach figured us out real
Yeah.
quick.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Coach Tim Holt had told me that these two guys knew each other. They both maybe came from the same place or something.
Okay.
Um, Yeah, it's like you said, we started out really strong. We were ahead. In fact, we drew first blood, and I thought we were doing really well.
Hmm.
And just kind of ran out of steam, especially towards the end of the game. Guy, you got to be there to see it. But I mean, one of the problems we have because Sapulpa, we're in 6A2,
Hmm.
and this is true in football. It's true in band. We'll see how it is in basketball, but we're one of the smaller schools. We're constantly having to go up against schools of ours, much larger than us. And so the fact that we continue to make it to the playoffs every year is phenomenal, given the fact that, a lot of times we're playing guys who are like upwards of close to 7 feet tall and 300 pounds. I mean, they're big dudes out there that are doing stuff.
They
And,
are.
you get pancaked by a couple of these guys that you kind of just don't want to do it anymore. So, and I don't know, but I'm sure that they get coached on how to stick with it through the end of the
Hmm.
game, even when you reach that point where you're like, we're not going to win this, and so the ability to kind of stick it out and continue to play, and they did. They scored again before the end of the game. It wasn't enough to get them ahead, but they did. So, guys, fantastic season, getting all the way to the second round like that. If we had beat Choctaw, it would be the first time we made it past the second round in school history. And Choctaw was the one who won it all last year. So, getting to beat them would have been a great thing. And for a little while, it did look like that was what was going to happen. So, sorry that ended up not being what happened. But that was the end of the season for the Chieftains this year. And guys, I'm expecting good things next year because we know that a lot of you guys will be back and just going to continue to get better. Maybe next year we'll get to past the second round. That'd be awesome. So we'll see it. But no shame from me. I'm real proud of them. They had a great season.
Yeah, no, I think it was awesome. Like I said, I just think, they came out and, like you said, just lost some steam. And if the coaches knew each other, then that then there's a style that each coach has. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah, there is. And I don't know how much of that goes into like watching film of
Mhm.
the games and stuff in the past. And but I will say that whatever Coach Holt has been doing over the last several years is working because it's
Yep.
taken us to another level. Um, so just keep after it, man.
Yep.
Just keep after it. We'll get there. Talking about football, and this one's going to hit a little more personally for Lucy Lawson. The Lawson chain gang came to an end. Also, this was something that was going. Let's see, it's been going on consistently since 1963. I think
Hmm.
is when Marvin Lawson and the chain gang first started. The Lawson chain gang way back in the day, and this was the end of the road for what's officially the Lawson chain gang. So, like Marvin and his kids, I guess,
Hmm.
started it right back then, and so on the in the picture you're seeing there, it is Rob, Chris, and Ron Lawson, right? No, Robbie Erickson,
Hmm.
but they're all like brothers and in-laws and stuff, and have been running this thing. Each of them have been there over 30 years.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so it was amazing, but they're tired.
Yeah.
I can imagine, and so they were hanging it up this year. Chris, I think, is going to remain a coordinator
Okay.
of the thing, but I mean, guys, I don't think there's another. I am almost certain there's not another school in the state that can like claim to that sort of a track record. I wonder if there's one even in the nation that had the same group of guys running the chains for 60 years more than.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know either, but I
You'll
mean
have to
that
find
is
that
something
out.
to be amazing. Yeah, we'll have to. Maybe there's like a Hall of Fame spot or something for that. That would be cool. But I actually learned quite a bit about this when I was talking to these guys. I didn't realize this. They've been accused of like trying to help the other team before and stuff. So the chain gang is part of the officiating crew. I did not realize that. Like they're right there. I don't
Hmm.
know if the same level as the referees, but they're considered part of like the group that makes they called the shots.
Okay.
And so when you're playing at home and it's the home crew, as it always is, running the chains, then
Hmm.
you can suspect that maybe they. I know that they were accused at one time of giving hand signals or something to the coaches about things that was turned out to not be true at all. But um, I guess when you're losing, then you will find whatever kind of excuse you can make. But anyway, that was neat. I didn't know that that was. I didn't know they were part of that officiating crew. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. I knew that they were pretty important. Like, um, like you as a player or as a coach, right, like you can't attack the chain gang just like you can't attack your referees or you
Right.
can't yell at them. So I did know that, but as far as them like being on the same level as a ref, I guess I just didn't realize that.
Yeah, I didn't realize it either. There's such a kind of a background part for us as the spectators.
Hmm.
The players probably deal with them pretty intimately, and the referees and the coaches do. But I know, like Robbie, I think, told me about one time where they were running the chains and somebody was standing in front of him. And you're not supposed to do that. They
Hmm.
need to have a clear visual line of sight. Everybody, I mean, the players need it so if they know that mark that they got to hit to get the first down. And somebody was in front of him, and they moved out of the way just in time, and he got like smacked by a football player. Like a play went out of bounds and just toppled him, and he stood up and was yelling at everybody about get out of the way. You can't be standing in front of us. But and I didn't know that either. But he did say I guess they do some chaining or whatever at other games too, not just the Sapulpa home games. I think
Oh,
they've done some chains at like I think they mentioned going to Choctaw or Tahlequah or something once or
okay.
twice. So I guess when you've got the experience, you're going to call on
Hmm.
these guys if you need the help. So anyway, guys, Sapulpa Schools owes you a debt for the commitment. Marvin Lawson, I don't think missed more than 5 games
Oh,
in
absolutely.
all of the
Nobody.
time that he was
Mm-mm.
doing it. That's amazing to me. I mean, I will just flat out not go to a game if it's too cold.
Hmm.
And they would stand out there and run those chains in the worst weather.
Oh, rain.
Hmm.
Yeah, he didn't care. He was always there.
They were all about it.
Hmm.
All the way through, even when it stopped meaning so much. You know, their kids and their grandkids graduated high school.
Hmm.
And so you're thinking, okay, well, now it's time to hang up. And they continued.
Yeah.
And I remember talking to him about that. I was like, why'd you guys just continue to do this for so many years? And they said, you know, it's a big part of being part of the community.
Hmm.
It's bigger than us. And that's just really great to see them do that. So
Yeah.
I don't know how much you know about it. This is part of your family. I'm doing all the talking here, but this is really kind of just.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was something that they did, and not that it like was exclusive to them, but like nobody else really went. Um, I mean, there were times where like Ron would had reached out like, "Hey, can somebody step in for me?"
Mhm.
or whatever, but other than that, like you just knew that they were going to be there and they
Yep.
were going to take care of it. So, I think it just became more of like that's just what they do. So,
Well, now it's not. It's
no,
going
it's
to be more
not.
like
Yeah.
who's going to do it. So we'll find out. You got some big shoes to fill. That is for sure. All right, it is Thanksgiving week, and I'm excited about this. It is Saturday is going to be a big day, and we'll kind of start this talking about the Santa House. Santa House is officially open now on Fridays and Saturdays. We've got the hours right there on the graphics that you can see. But Saturday is Shop Small Saturday. That's probably one of the biggest retail days of the year for our small businesses here. I know that I am going to be and have been shopping them quite a bit. And so hopefully you guys will as well. Are you looking forward to shopping small?
I am.
She's got a big smile.
I am. I am
Yeah.
so excited. I'm not gonna lie. I went and kind of like walked through some stores and was talking to the workers and things, which I do that kind of often.
Hmm.
But I am like eyeing things at these different shops, but I haven't bought them yet. I'm just waiting for Shop Small. Like it's gonna make a difference. I don't know, but I'm waiting till
Right.
Saturday.
It might make a difference. I know that some of the stores will be running sales and specials and stuff.
That's true.
So it's a good time to do it. I mean, if you haven't done it yet, then you'll want to go ahead
Hmm.
and get your shop small in there. And we kind of talked about this last time, but Black Friday used to be like a really big thing in my household.
Hmm.
My mom and my sister especially were the ones who would get up at like
Hmm.
4 in the morning and to be in line at Best Buy whenever they open the doors or something. That was more like your big box retailers, though. I felt like Black Friday was.
Yeah.
That was your Walmart and your Target and Toys R Us for you
I
guys who
always went
remember
to
that.
like Home Depot or Sears.
You personally would go to,
Personally, because my dad, I have an older dad.
yeah.
And so we would, Thanksgiving, we would dig through all the ads and he would be like, I need this vacuum or I need this. And so my Black Friday shopping usually consisted of me tracking down these deals for
Okay.
dad.
And did you ever have to put up with like a big fight or anything?
Um, I never had to like fight anyone, if that's what you're
Yeah,
asking,
that's
but
what
there
I'm
were like
asking.
lines and things. But I will say there were a lot of the times where there were a couple of Black Fridays that like we would get up, later, and Dad would be like, "Oh, let's go see if we can get that shop back today." And we would go, and they would still have them, and so it would be like after the crowds were gone, and um,
And they would still have it,
they
really?
would still have that vacuum or whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it was fun. It's something my dad and I did together. So,
That's pretty good just for the memories and stuff
mhm.
there. So that's kind of what's sad about it. And I don't feel like today's kids, believe it or not, I think we got a toy catalog in the mail not long ago from
I saw
Amazon.
it. I love
Yeah,
the Amazon catalog.
well, I just like it just because it's reminiscent of getting like the Toys R Us catalog or
Hmm.
the Sears catalog or J.C. Penney or whatever,
Yeah.
from back in the day. And so I immediately gave it to my 11-year-old, who is really kind of getting too old for that stuff now.
Hmm.
But I mean, he loved it.
Oh,
He's
Hudson.
pouring over each page. Yeah.
I think Hudson circled everything.
Oh, really?
Yes.
He's gonna have a big list.
No, he does. I will say one thing that he really wants is some like um mega blocks.
Okay.
Have you heard of these?
Are we talking like are these like the big Legos?
Like but big Legos. Not like the little like blocks,
Mm-hmm.
but these are big. Like you could build like a fort
Oh,
or something like that. And so
okay.
he saw it on a show and he wants these things. So if anyone sees a deal for Mega Blocks on Black Friday,
Okay.
I need to know about it.
Okay. Where do they usually sell them at?
The only place I can find them is Amazon.
That's a bummer. Okay.
I know. Which I'm not, I mean, I order a lot of things from Amazon, but they're pretty expensive.
Amazon is? Or the Mega Bloks
These
are?
Mega Blocks
Oh,
are.
okay.
So if
Well,
anyone finds them on a deal, or if
okay.
you have them in your backyard and you want to get rid of them, I know
Hey,
a boy that really wants them.
we got that one that's got a grass stain on it, but don't worry about that. It'll be fine.
Oh, yeah. That'd be great.
Okay. Be on the lookout for Mega Blocks, but I don't know. You're probably not going to find those at any of our shops downtown, but I would highly recommend it. Especially, I always think of our downtown shops really good for shopping for. I mean, for the women in your life,
Mhm.
especially because you've got so many boutiques and stuff. I would say even for like your older dad, if he's into like antique tools and things
Mhm.
like that, we've got a lot of those. And then we've got some new shops that have popped up over the last year that I think are well worth checking out.
Yeah.
Um, so on Saturday, I do know this. They're going to be starting out at CTX
Mhm.
Coffee, and they'll be handing out the tote bag, which I think is like half the fun for me. Just showing up early in line with everybody else and getting that shop small tote bag, and then going out and doing your thing.
Yeah.
It's fun. And then everybody, they're all happy. They're excited to see you. They're thrilled that you're there. And yeah, and even if they're not doing like specials, but they probably are,
I will
excited
say,
to go see them.
I went to the retail meeting that Cindy hosted, and it's really cool to see that Main Street and Chamber were partnering on this. I don't know that that has been that has happened in the past, but I know for sure it's happening
Yeah.
this year. And so when I was at that retail meeting, Cindy was talking about, like bring your trinkets and bring your coupons and all the things. So from what I understand, these are going to be pretty good tote bags this year.
Oh, are they? Okay, because
Hmm.
I know that usually they're custom and like it's cool to kind of collect them from year to year.
Yeah,
So the fact that okay, well, so just make sure. I mean, they have a limited quantity of
I
them. It's not
know.
going to be. Do you know how many are going to be available? Like 100 or something, maybe.
I think it's 100 and they start at 9 a.m.
9 a.m. at CTS Coffee. Okay, guys. Now, if you show up, I know that the Chamber of Main Street are actually sponsoring the coffee that morning. So you can get your, just like a free coffee Friday, so it'd be on a Saturday morning. So it's a great opportunity for those of you guys who have always wanted to be there at Free Coffee Friday, but you got to be at work or something. Come by and check us out on Saturday. To see it. So we do have a comment here. Sherman Baker talking about the toy catalogs and stuff. He mentioned that they used to get the Montgomery Ward catalog, which that's going way back.
I don't even know what that is.
That was like the department store before even Sears was I mean,
Okay.
Sears was a thing right then, but like before Walmart, before Target, before Kmart, any of that, Montgomery Ward was kind of the place to go.
Okay.
And I think they were kind of like a general department store. They had a toy catalog, but they had
Mm.
clothing, and it was a
Ooh,
good place to shop for everybody. It's like going to the mall.
okay.
So, which is another thing that I don't know. Do you think people still shop the mall for Christmas? They do. That's,
Yeah.
we've seen them there before.
Yeah.
My family, we have anyway, but not like they used to.
No, like when it was so packed and you're like inching by and yeah, no, it's just not like that. It's not
No,
like that in any store
I
anymore.
know it's kind of sad. I don't because we've got such great memories tied to all those things. Even though it was stressful, and even though you talk about how much you hate it,
Yeah.
now that it's gone, you're like,
I'm not gonna lie, I was very thankful for the evolution of shopping this weekend when I did my grocery list for my Thanksgiving stuff, and it
did
just
you?
showed up on my front porch. I didn't have to go to the store.
Um, I kind of hate you a little bit for that, by the way. But there was the guy, I saw a bunch of people. We did our grocery shopping for Thanksgiving this last weekend
Mhm.
also, while we were getting the rest of our groceries and stuff. And of course, we went to Walmart. And I don't know why we didn't do this. I guess this is just something that we have to get used to this even being an option. But so many people were doing the scan and go thing where they're just sitting
Oh,
there scanning it and putting it in their cart.
yeah.
And I don't know why we don't do that in the first place.
I don't do that when I go to Walmart, but I definitely do that when I go to Sam's.
Oh, okay. Is it easier, I guess? Because there's more bulk items at Sam's
Yeah.
or something?
For me, like doing it at Walmart, if I go to Walmart, I usually have like a lot of stuff. And I'm
Okay.
like, don't want to make, I want to make sure I don't miss anything.
Yeah.
The last thing I need is like city employee steals from Walmart on Scan and Go. And that would probably happen to me. I would miss something. But when you go to Sam's, everything's so big and bulky. So like you can look at your phone and it says 8 items and you can see your 8 items,
Yeah.
you know? So
Is that all you're buying when you go to Sam's? Just 8 items?
usually.
Okay. Yeah, we don't have a Sam's Club membership anymore, but I might have told you this, but we had to stop shopping at Sam's because we would run out of room in our house for the bulk items. Like we just don't have
Yeah.
enough room.
I'm like, I don't have anywhere to put all these paper towels, but they're the best paper towels. So I have to
And you
buy
get
them.
so many of them.
I know.
So yeah. So anyway, that's what we did. We'll probably maybe for the holidays and stuff, we should probably adopt more of the scan and go stuff. I don't know, but again, it's like getting out there, seeing the crowds, walking the aisles and stuff. It's one thing to shop online and stuff because you're going to see what they want you to see because of the algorithms and stuff. But
Mm.
when you get out and you walk the aisles,
I always buy more if I go in store.
they want it that way.
Yeah. So that's why it's great for me to shop online.
To save money.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're not going to get the online experience necessarily at any of the retailers here in downtown. So be sure to go and shop small on Saturday. Again, get started at 9 a.m. at CTS Coffee. Get your tote bag, get your coffee, get your tickets for the Jingle Bell Sweepstakes, and go have a great time. Support these businesses. It's going to be good. That's all I had to talk about, I think.
That's it.
I think so. Yeah. Show Small Saturday was it. Yep. That was it.
All right.
Good. Good show. Good
Great.
show, Liz. All right. We're going to continue to reminisce about the way the holidays used to be while we pine for the things that are gone now. You guys have a great Monday, and we will see you again on Wednesday where we talk about all things happening in the town that we love. Have a great Monday, everybody. Bye bye.
Bye.